Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Cover Yours 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as the Wehrmacht player, we have Death Machine. Spawn as his other Wehrmacht ally, we have 0002. Spawn on the left side as the orange US player, we have Phil. And spawn as the other US player, we have a 10-pound bag of something. And also, we do not see a barracks here or weapon support center just yet. We've got another engineer being deployed out of field as well, so maybe try and push forward with his engineers, then deploy out perhaps a weapon support center, perhaps a barracks. Up there is the barracks. And according to the minimap, it's off the off the base sector. Got these pioneers pushing way forward, trying to capture some sectors. Over here, these pioneers pushing way forward. Looks like I got something deployed out there. Chimwagen here, so I'm not sure what this could be here. Could be MG42. It is a motorcycle, so both of them going for their initial vehicles. This US player is currently going for a rifleman, and over here we probably will see a rifleman. Yep, rifleman versus motorcycle jeep. Pioneers eyeing for this forward munitions point now. Sorry about that. I still hate this cold. Engineers pushing way forward, got the motorcycle as well. Those motorcycles advancing forward as got the engineers see a bit of fire.
We have the fuel point.
We've got the engineers and pioneers engaging each other. Time old enemies. And they do get fight over the dead carcass. Pierce is going to eat it. We got the Schimwagen now trying to engage the engineers. Engineers do a good job of dancing around them, or maybe the Schimwagen's doing a good job of corralling the engineers. I'm not sure which one's which. Got these, ooh, Pioneer gets fully wiped out by the engineers. So he's too busy microing the Schimwagen to realize his pioneers were dying. Got an MG42 being deployed on field, going straight for this garrison. Over here, this point has been captured up as well. Munition point has been captured here by the engineers, but not in supply near either of these 2 points. Motorcycles pushing way up north, trying to engage the jeep. We've got the MG42 set up in position, trying to engage the riflemen. MG42's backing off. Jeep's trying to charge forward, perhaps trying to hit this MG42. The motorcycle needs to start corralling these rifleman squads into the arc of the MG42. It does go and pick off one of the models there. It does get suppressed there. He does lose one model in arc. And now the Jeep does force out the rifleman squad. The Jeep may fall back as well. Well, MG42 still has all its models. Engineer squad advancing forward as well. Down south, we got the pioneers or engineers engaging the MG42. Rifleman squad does get suppressed there. Volkswagen advancing on forward. And the rifleman squad is going to crawl forward. I don't think he has frag research, so let's fall back now. Observation post deployed out by onto the field point there, so maybe eyeing for an early Greyhound. Engineer squad does fall back there, and we've got the rifleman squad and engineers advance forward. We got a landmine there. Pioneers getting forced back from the rifleman squad. This munitions point is still not in supply. And this munitions point is still in supply for the Axis players. Volkswagen engaging the rifleman at long range. When this one model here is exposed, so it's receiving a lot of focus fire there. And the rifleman squad does fall back there. This rifleman squad does get suppressed thanks to this MG42, does fully retreat it now. We got this rifleman squad advancing forward. Does make the Volkswagen soft retreat away. This MG42 maybe eye this heavy cover right there to set on up.
Initiating defensive operations.
And the US player I have selected has gone for infantry. The other player, it's hard to say what the doctrine he's going to go for right now. Or has gone for. And this rifleman squad is going to remain behind some heavy cover there. This rifleman squad is going to see some fire from the motorcycle.
Forward supply lines are broken.
and his engineer squad is now advancing forward. Tree Arsenal has been pulled out by this player. Healing up his teammates can be utilizing it as well. Getting some much needed blood transfusions.
Get your kit and form up. Listen up, Private Squad.
Volksgrenadiers eyeing to capture this point there. Wehrmacht sniper deployed on the field, getting his first kill. Rifleman squad advancing forward, trying to engage the Volksgrenadiers. MP42 does suppress that Rifleman squad there. Volksgrenadier can help protect the flank of the MP42. Another Rifleman squad gets suppressed there. Flame Engineers trying to push them forward. The Schimwagen could try corralling these forces. These forces still suppressed. Sniper here to support. Flame Engineer does get suppressed right there, but right now this player just may get overwhelmed. There's a lot of forces in front of him. And does really get some good hits there on that Engineer. Schimwagen trying to dance around. And before Flamer Engineer does fall back, this Rifle Squad down 3 models, this Volksgrenadiers down 3 models. Sniper could help protect that MG42. MG42 looks like eyeing for a full retreat. No, it's just trying to soft retreat, now full retreating away. Got this Rifle Squad coming for a flank. Schimwagen now receives damage engine crit there. And then all these forces falling back, he's going to lose the Schimwagen to these riflemen. Well, looks like we're getting some good damage there. We got another MG42 here, as well as a medic station deployed out way back here. Rifle squads pushing before, getting some good damage here on the Volksgrenadiers, not Volksgrenadiers, motorcycle. I don't think there's even a single Volksgrenadiers deployed on the map field yet. Oh no, there is one. That's it. Bunker being deployed on the field, likely eyeing for a casualty recovery bunker. We got a repair bunker this early? Why is there a repair bunker this early? There was only a motorcycle and Schimwagen, now both of them are dead. Why is there a repair bunker this early? Did he misclick on the wrong upgrade? Rifle squad now getting suppressed right there. And we got this Pioneer and Engineer engaging each other once again. Sniper does receive a 6th kill there. You got a supply yard being put up on the US players. No, what's it called? Support weapon center just yet. And his bunker's likely being upgraded to a casualty recovery bunker. One player says he's going for defense, got casualty recovery bunker now. And he has, of course, mentioned this is a player that's going for defense. His teammate has not selected doctrine just yet. Or at least not got any abilities yet. Medic recovering another casualty. Looks like they've recovered 2 so far. Support weapon center being pulled out on field, likely eyeing for a counter sniper. This MG bunker does get cancelled.
Done building here.
9 kills on this Wehrmacht sniper. Over here, so no doctor selected either. Has a good reserve of manpower. I think he just spots something. Oh no, that's a US mortar team. Interesting. US mortar team wouldn't be half bad. There's a lot of hedges for him to be around. His teammate may have selected doctrine. There's 1 command point missing. Oh yeah, field defensive operations. So I think we heard that command line, right? Or am I getting mixed up with another replay? A lot of times, all these replays sort of just bleed in because you're trying to get the same audio line. Pioneers being pursued. Snipers should be able to force them back. Plus, the MG42's never hurt. Rifleman squad's advancing on forward. Does have the bar upgrade there. Here, oh, there is a Goliath there. I thought I heard one. Now we've got 2, 3, 4 deployed out on the field for this player here. And now we do have a Sturmwagen being deployed out for the other player as well. Both sides has actually skipped Creed Spare. Got this Volksgrenadier trying to lay down some wire there. Both these Rifleman squads immediately get suppressed. One gets pinned, takes his MG42 over here. This one will likely get suppressed very shortly as well, or pinned. Good suppression coming out on these Engineer and Riflemen. US mortar, 60mm mortar, trying to get some damage on there. Rifleman squad's trying to crawl forward with a sticky bomb. And we got this Rifleman squad now falling on back. We got these medics grabbing some casualties. That is a Axis medic. And the US medic does go down. Looks like both medics may have went down. Nope, that one's just picking up a casualty himself. Rifle squad gunning down the Wehrmacht medic and will gun him down. Rifle squad still suppressed. Not Grenade Warfare. US 60mm mortar still getting some damage there. He's trying to hit this US medic once again. There's also the US landmine there. And the mortar does get a damage engine crit onto that 234. Nebel Warfare deployed on the field. Very nice.
Construction complete.
Riflemen and engineers deployed on the field. Good sniper hits there onto the mortar. Does decrew it. That is a US landmine there. Wehrmacht sniper has 19 kills at the moment, so good number of kills there. Are there 2 snipers or 1 sniper? Just the 1 sniper. Rifle squad overrunning the MG42. Volkswagen there trying to protect it. This US player still has not sunk the doctor just yet. Does use a medical great ability there. And here comes a Nebel Warfare trying to hitting something. Or hit that medic station. Riflemen and engineers making their way down south. Pioneer trying to run away from them. And it looks like that medic does go down as well. That goes down. Sniper could try to turn around and get a quick shot there. We do got a defensive Stug here. And now we do have an M10 deployed out on the field. He could go for armored doctrine at the current rate.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Infantry versus defense versus unknown and unknown. Flame Engineer does fall back. Rifleman squad eyeing for the VP. Oh, looks like this guy hit a landmine, but didn't get an engine crit. Luckily, they do have a very early repair bunker, of course. In my opinion, far too early. And the M10 does find that landmine as well. Nothing in the area to pursue the M10 to kill it off, so it will be back away in time. Nebel Warfare Barrage raining in somewhere over here, potentially. Maybe trying to hit the M10. But knowing the scatter, it'll probably hit everything. Or somehow randomly rolls a very tight barrage, which was a direct miss. Another M10 deployed on the field as well. Do have this Goliath right there. And this Wehrmacht sniper will find that mortar once again. It will get it decrewed once again.
We've lost a unit. They're all
Good
dead.
there on this Volkswagen there. So still this US landmine here. The sniper could find it. Nebel Warfare now raining on in.
Heavy cavalry ready to do some battle. Taking fire.
Good, it's there. Splash down this nearby region. Burning a little bit on that medic station. Does get a good hit there on the rifleman as well.
Enemy unit down.
Not sure what went down there. Maybe something down south. Finds a landmine there. It looks like a Pioneer went down. Rifleman squad does get suppressed there. Stug coming in to spawn. And it's the Goliath there. The Goliath does get spotted. Going straight for the Rifleman squad. He didn't realize that he spawned that Goliath. And that detonation was not very good. The Rifleman was far too spread out. M10's pushing way forward, trying to get a good hits there. We got a pen truck here as well as Stug. There's a good amount of anti-tank to deal with those M10s. Then do find a pen there. Sniper's at 28 kills. Good rear armor hit. Another Stug advancing forward as well.
Forces are taking casualties.
It looks like got hit by down south as well.
Is raring to go.
These use Allied War Machine, but does not have enough munitions there, so those lose the M10. But now, 16mm mortar has been reclaimed. Another casualty has been claimed as well. One casualty away from another squad. Engineers push away forward. One of the upgrade of a flamer. Now we've got these 2 Stugs in the region. They can help stop these M10s from facing forward. And now we do have another M10 being deployed on the field. It has a small reserve of munitions, enough for Allied War Machine. We do not have another Nebulor barrage raining on in. Infantry player has a good reserve of manpower, small reserve of fuel, not a lot of munitions. Defensive player has a good reserve of munitions, that's about it. And his teammate, who's not stuck the doctrine just yet, has a good reserve of munitions as well. Sorry about that. He has gone for terror doctrine as well, so both these Axis players can call in off-map artillery. Nebulor for barrage running in somewhere. The casualty clearing station, the medic station, has to be quite a bit of fire, and now it is going to be set ablaze, and it will go down to the Nebulor. Rifleman squads push away north. There is no minesweeper to support them. I'm not sure how many landmines there are in the region. There's at least one. As was a 234 and a M242. Got 2 tanks for this player. He may be eyeing for early tier 4. Oh, the sniper. This 30-kill sniper is going deep. There is a firestorm available, and that is the player who's camouflaging in. He's trying to call in a firestorm at a precise moment of his choosing. Rifleman squad does fall. We see some fire there. We got 2 M10s in this region, third M10 deployed on the field. Sniper's in a very good position, so it's unlikely he gets spotted anytime soon. So maybe when these Rifleman squad fall back, he'll call in the artillery barrage on its retreat path. Rifleman squad's actually full strolling. It will barely miss a sniper there. Intense advancing forward. We've got 2 Stugs in the region. One has a rear armor exposed. Third Stug. 4 Stugs. 2 from each player. That's a lot of Stug. M10's going on down. Got Allied War Machine now active. This Stug may go down. This all Stugs efficiency 2. Spreading this fire. A lot of these M10s are getting quite wounded. May got a short crit there. One Stug does go down. Both M10s go down, so it does get us 3 M10s. And 2 houses raining on in. Does avoid the landmine there. And the firestorm's now being called on in here. Yep, and one of the US players do back out of the game. The other one is getting incendiary to death. Engineers getting suppressed. Got these folks in the region. Does get this engineer fully killed off there. M10's now advancing on forward. And the other player is now backed out of the game as well, so let's go fast forward the rest of it. Oh, we even called a firestorm over there as well. Yep, and that's the end of the replay. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.